And that means our where to wear poll. And we want to know, where are you going to wear the outfit that we put together from things in the show? And you can go to my Instagram to see that. We're wondering, would you like to go to a bookstore? Perusing. I like perusing a bookstore. Would you like to enjoy an outdoor concert at sunset? Or would you like to tour the latest exhibit at your local art museum? Bridget, give those some thought. Okay. Concert. Oh, she's like, girl, I don't need to give that any thought. I know, it's concert. I like it. Yes, that's a good one. If you're already admiring Bridget's sweater, let me tell you, this one is new from the Joan Rivers Collection. It's the Queen Bee 100% cotton Crewneck sweater. And this is available for you. It's got 3/4 length sleeves. It's available for you in 3 colors. So let's show you what those are. We have ivory. And there you can see the queen bee there, that oversized, bold bee center design. And then we have it in the color Joan Red, and that's the red sweater with the navy blue bee. And then finally we have it in the color that Bridget is wearing, and that is your navy, and your navy with the gold bee. Looks good, doesn't it? All right, so let's say good morning. Bitsy Jennings, you know, is our brand ambassador with the Joan Rivers line. She's here to tell you more about it. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, especially with something so decidedly Classics Collection with the symbol of the bee done in a gorgeous intarsia. So it's weaved right into this gorgeous design, 100% cotton knit, but it's a nice dense knit. So it really has a nice hand to it. You're going to be able to machine wash this. The silhouette is really beautiful. It's a little bit of a sort of relaxed fit towards the bottom. So it's not a typical crew neck that might be shorter and that you might fold this under. This gives you a little bit of additional length. We gave you a nice sizable side split, a little bit longer in the back. So you're getting nice coverage, but you could certainly tuck that up if you wanted to. I, in fact, even cuffed my one sleeve there. So 3/4 sleeve, but we do give you a 1x1 rib on that as well.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the bee and the symbolism of the bee and what that means from the Joan Rivers
Of course,
Collection.
when Joan won the People's Choice Award, her husband Edgar had made for her a gorgeous and diamond encrusted bee, and he explained to Joan he was presenting it to her because she had achieved the impossible. Much like bees with their big bodies and little wings, they pollinate the earth, which seems like an impossible task, and that's what he was sort of relaying to Joan. You've achieved the impossible. You are the queen bee. So it is the symbol. It's a great little, you know, note of encouragement, and then also a great motif as a sort of embellishment to a gorgeous sweater.
I love that. I think, you know, symbolism is so important, and you know, those messages that just whether you know or anyone else knows, that mean a lot. And so we want that. We want that as part of our wardrobe. Looking at it on you, and you layered it with a little shirt underneath, looks fantastic.
I have a little dickie on here.
Looks great.
Thank you.
And two, I like the combination of colors with the ivory that the bee has done in this soft, almost butter color.
A little more subtle on this colorway, but certainly still you get that great little presence of the bee.
And again, as Bitsy explained, sort of intarsia, meaning that the bee is knitted into the design of the sweater. It's not an applique.
That's
it's
right.
not. There is a dimension to it, which is nice, but that's because it's knitted into the design. And the scale of the bee, and when you see it on Bridget as well, and the placement of the bee just in the center of that sweater makes it impressive. It really, like, the design is really the statement here in a sweater that feels incredible.
Yeah.
So want to remind you, this is new to the collection for the season. The 3 colors, again, the natural with the kind of butter yellow bee, and then the Joan Red with the navy blue, and then the navy, which is what Bridget is wearing, with that bee done in kind of a golden color.
Yeah.
And yeah, it reminds me of Cal in Berkeley.
Yeah, it does. You know, I was trying to think what school had that color, and that's exactly it. I think Buffalo might also have,
right? Yeah.
for some reason. But it really pops. You're getting some great coverage on this. Again, a little bit longer in the back. Thank you, Bridget. That side split, you could do theoretically a front tuck and still have that back panel because there is that nice sort of side split. Looks great with your white jeans. 3/4 sleeve, but certainly this is a year-round, I would say, fabrication, 100% cotton. You're going to machine wash. I might not hang this at home.
No, we always recommend you want to fold your knits. I will just mention, looking at Bridget, because Bridget is 5'7" and wearing it in the size large. So, I mean, and I love it over just the simple white crop jeans and a sneaker. Like, what a cool, like she could be perusing the bookstore or going to that concert. Sunset,
what was the third?
The third one was, what was the third, Connor? Oh, wait, it's the exhibit at your local museum. Yeah, because the new Met Museum seems like that would be like
in New York.
Like yes, it's going to be very exciting.
I'm going up to New York in a couple weekends, and I'm looking for something to do.
So this is the sort of sweater though that takes you through the season. I think it's a gauge that's nice for now.
It is.
That you certainly can see, as you see on Bridget and Bitsy, if you want to wear lone or layer, and the B symbol and what that represents and what it represented for Joan, and she, you know, shared that with all of us.
Yes, we have the B story.
Yeah. So here's your opportunity to get the Queen Bee 100% cotton crew neck sweater if you'd like it, and it's not just new, but it's new with a sale price, so $54.98, and that works out to an easy pay that is $18.33. So let us know which of the 3 colors you'd like, the ivory, the red, or the navy.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure yours is on its way. It's a 690-999. Yeah, and it's going to look good, I think, with, you know, all sorts of things that you probably already have in your wardrobe, but a nice new sweater that's very special indeed.
That's right.
Good to see you,
Good to see you
Bitsy.
too,
Have a
Leah.
great week.
Thank you.
All right, by the way, don't forget, yes, my bracelet is from Jay. That is our today.